Timmy, you've listened to my webcast. You can do your research. But we live in an information age. And it's very hard to go to point B, to point A to point B, and go off the grid. Can't be done. At some point, you're going to screw up, and you're going to get caught. Best thing you could do is find a way back to Crookston, Minnesota, walk into the Polk County Sheriff's Office, turn yourself in, beg for mercy, and do your time. Get this one out of your way. You've got 2 more. Get them out of your way. Once you serve all your jail sentences, get a job, get the freak off the internet, and leave people alone. All you got to do. I mean, you're probably got about 2 years of hell to go through with all the jails and the trials and taking and dismantling all this stuff. But once it's done, you've got a clean slate. You can go live with mom and dad. You can go down and live with your daughter. You can go out and get yourself a minimum wage job somewhere, get back on subsidized housing, live a long and fruitful life. But get away from the conspiracy theories, get away from Field McConnell and all these other idiots, and just go on your merry way. Because all you are, you're just an average Joe, just like me, and just like everybody else out there. You're not going to solve the Haley Cummings case sitting in a bedroom of somebody that's taking you in. It ain't happening. You don't have the resources. You have no special training. You're not affiliated with law enforcement. As a matter of fact, you're hated by just about every law enforcement agency in the United States and Canada. And believe me, I know about the shit you've been doing up in Canada. So you might as well just hang up your spurs and go live your life out as a virtual unknown. Because if you keep going the way you are, you're going to make things worse. You're going to make it worse for yourself. You're going to make it worse for your family. You're going to make it worse for your grandchild, who I guarantee you're not going to be able to see if this keeps up, because at some point, people are going to get fed up. I don't know why your family, your sister, your mother, your father, your daughter, or whoever, can't talk some sense into you and say, look, enough already. Go to jail, get it done, we'll take you in, we'll help you out. But this way you can be surrounded by family and those that love you, instead of strangers who could turn on you in a hot minute and throw you on the street. I said, people are making money off of you. You don't know how much money is coming in to PayPal or any of these others. There could be $100 coming in and you wind up getting 10. How do you audit Field McConnell and all these other people who are sending money? If it's coming to Field McConnell first before it comes to you, then you've lost control. And also another thing, you're on the lam. You're not writing on your blogs. You're not writing on Twitter or Facebook. You're not posting on your website. You're not doing any videos. You do a couple mystery calls, but that limits your exposure. Nobody but this puny little group of maybe 100, maybe 1,000 people listen to your malarkey. The United States alone has 325 million people in it. The world population is anywhere from 3 to 6 billion people. So if all you're getting to is 1, 2, 3, even if you're getting to 10,000 people, that's a drop in the bucket. It's not going to do crap. More people will sit there and watch a squirrel twerk on YouTube, then they'll watch your videos. More people will watch a cat running around in circles chasing a laser than watching your crap. More people will watch a webcam where a boat is going down a canal, or watch a train on live cam go down a set of railroad tracks, than will listen to your crap. We live in a society where a cat running around in circles chasing a laser is more important than you or me or any other blogger or webcaster on the internet. We're nothing. You're nothing. I'm nothing. Field is nothing. All the rest of us are nothing. We can't compete with a cat and a laser. We can't compete with a squirrel dancing in circles on a fence. We can't compete with, you name it. There are a million people that'll sit there and watch you play a video game. You're not playing the game, you're watching somebody else play it. Somebody sitting there playing one of these war games where they shoot the tanks and stuff. You're not doing that, they're doing it. You're just watching them do it. And in some cases you're paying $10 a month for the privilege of watching these people play video games. So you're not accomplishing anything. You're not going to find Haley Cummings getting on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or Field McConnell's call-in show and come up with all these theories, because people don't care. They'll listen to you maybe for entertainment, for amusement. Some of them are going to send you money because they believe in what you're doing, but in the end, it's not going to count. You've been at this for 10 years, and it's gotten you nowhere. Absolutely, positively nowhere. You have not budged the case 1 inch. You make stuff up. You say, okay, this is the Navy SEALs is protecting me. I'm working with Donald J. Trump. Field McConnell puts up this obviously fake picture of Donald Trump and all these other people up at a church meeting the day before, or this hotel room the day before you and all your friends met, or before your friends met. You weren't there. Everybody had this big party in your honor, and you didn't even bother to show up. And the very day they put that up, the President of the United States was 6,000 miles away. He wasn't even in the United States. It was an obviously fake picture. You got some dead guy down in the bottom right-hand corner. The guy's obviously dead. They're going around saying he's alive. The guy's not alive. He's dead. The coroner's office in the state where they examined his body took pictures of him. So if necessary, they didn't go to court and say, here he is. The guy's deader than a doornail. So it's, you can sit there, and I really don't understand. I honestly don't. All the people out there that believe this crap. That believe in Pizzagate, that believe in Pedogate, and this gate and that gate. I mean, and here's the thing. The attorney that hired Timothy Charles Holmseth was referred to a guy that called into Breitbart and said that there is a child sex abuse colony on Mars. And this idiotic hoax got so bad that the National Aeronautics and Space Administration had to come out and debunk it. Because people don't think. They figure, how in the hell are they going to get all these kids up there? Where'd the rocket come from? I mean, did somebody take all these kids over to Area 51 one night, and when nobody was looking, off they went? And so we got all these satellites running around taking pictures of every square inch of Mars, and nobody spotted any buildings. So apparently they said, okay, when we get to Mars, we got to wait until the satellite passes, and then we're going to swoop in, unload 100 kids, get them into a cave somewhere, and hide this big-ass spaceship we got before the satellite comes back around and catches us. Yeah, right. Now give me a freaking break. We got ham radio operators that can spot, that pinpoints where a Tesla convertible is at any given time. They can ping off with their homemade radar. You think they're going to spot a spaceship that's big enough to haul 100 kids to Mars? Jeez. But, people are going to believe what they want. But I'll tell you this, Mr. Holmseth, you're going to lose a little attention tonight. Yes, I've been writing ever since the day you decided to go poofy from the court. I've been writing blogs about you. But the blog stopped yesterday. Stop writing the blogs about you. I said, I've had enough. No more blogs. Today, I'm done. From this day forward, unless your ass is caught, or your body is found with a cinder block around its ankle down in the bottom of one of those 1,000 lakes up there, or something else happens to where it's verified that it's your physical presence somewhere, I'm done. No more blogs. No more YouTube. Nothing. You're probably happy about that because I'm not your fan club. So I'm not gonna say anything good about you. But there's other people who are gonna get tired of you. Just Phil McConnell, there's gonna become a day where he says, I'm not making any money off this guy. They're forgetting about him. I've got all these other conspiracy theories I've got to work on, so he's going to drop you like a lead balloon. There'll be some other person come along that he's going to start supporting, or some hoax that he's going to come up with that, this one of the gang of five or whoever these women are with the Democrats, he's going to go after them. We got an election coming up, 2020. So people are going to be concentrating on Donald Trump. They're going to be concentrating on all the stuff that's going on. We got the Democrats and the Republicans are going to tear each other apart. We got the Libertarians in there with their own 2 cents. They don't like either one of you. So they're going to be in there. I've already been talking to Libertarians. I'm close to a Libertarian myself. But, I still, that's a whole different subject. But, you're old news. You're stale. You're nothing. You're yesterday's newspaper. So you can sit there and you can say, I know all this, that, and the other thing, and you can make all your phone calls and send all your emails, and they're going to wind up in the virtual trash basket. Somebody's going to hit delete on the computer. The cops are going to throw you in the trash can, put you in file 13. They're going to forget about you. They don't care. And you may have 1,000 people today. Next week it's going to be 500. Week after that it'll drop to 100. Week after that it'll drop to 10. And then you may have maybe 10 or 15 people. And in the 10 years, Mr. Holmseth, that I have asked you to leave me alone and to quit calling me a pedophile and to mind your own goddamn business, I've only gotten 5 people on any of my webcasts. I've got maybe 10 people that read my blogs. 10 people. You took me to court, accused me of all kinds of gaslighting and all this other crap because 10 people read my blog. You know how pathetic that is? You're afraid of 10 people. Right now, as I'm making this virtual talking to you, I've got 3 people watching my webcast, and one of them is me, because I've got a monitor up here to make sure my stream is going out. So that means that there are 2 people watching this webcast. I don't know who the 2 people are, but that's it. That's all I've got. People knew for 5 days I was going to be on the air talking about you, and they don't care. They don't care about you. Maybe Montague, they're interested in you because Montague, number one, he has a built-in audience. They've known the problem that he has had with you over the years, and he's got all the documents. He's got 172 pages of court documents that he has read, and it's up there for everybody to read. And so people are going to start reading the court documents, and they're going to say, hey, this guy's crazy. This guy's lied. This guy has tormented this woman and her family for a decade, plus anyone that's even remotely connected to her, including me. And they're going to abandon you. They're going to send you off into the woods. And you're just going to become an asterisk, a pebble in the sand on the internet. So you absorb all that, Mr. Holmseth, wherever you may be tonight, if you're still alive. Because you're done. You're over with. Go, like I said, get yourself a job, take a bath, get a haircut, get some clean clothes. If you're going to be a janitor, if you're able to get a car and deliver pizzas again, or something, make enough money to get yourself an apartment, get yourself to where you can eat 3 squares a day, maybe get yourself a little TV set, you can watch TV, just relax, retire, live your life out, leave people the hell alone. Now look, you've got a grandson somewhere, you got a son somewhere, you got a daughter somewhere. Go visit, go live with them, give them your time. Your mother and father are getting old, give them time, but get the hell off the internet, get away from all this conspiracy shit, because you're not going anywhere. Because as of right now, this moment, on this webcast, I'm forgetting about you. I'm not talking about you anymore. I'm not going to write about you anymore. You're history. So with that I say, good riddance, good night, and good luck. This is William K. Murtaugh, aka Merton Witness 1. Until later, you all have a good night. Bye-bye.